Hello, hi there lovely Capricorns, welcome to my channel. My name is Bella and most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic. How I do all my love readings, and this is your love horoscope for March 2018, is with the help of my spirit guides. I basically tap into the energy, look at the insight for you and see what is there for you. Also too, so I'm laughing because my dog, my little tiny little dog snores like a horse and I can hear her in the background, so I do apologise because I only do one take of this when I have time as well, because I have very limited time these days to try to squeeze these in. So anyway, if you'd like to know more about me and get a private reading, all the links are just down below, or perhaps you want to join my Facebook page also too. I have to show you her in a minute because she's snoring like a little princess but she's teeny. Anyway, so at the end I'll show you too. I'll get her quickly for you. Anyway, she won't be happy because I'll be waking her up. Right, so Capricorns, what's going on for you in your love life? My guys are saying here, I'm sorry guys, this is how they're putting it, you slightly have a month with, when it comes to your love life, when you're just like, why? Like, why are you doing this? Why? Like, and it's not a why in terms of them doing something really horrible to you. It's more of an annoying why? Why are you saying that? Why are you doing that? Why? Like, why are you late? Or, you know, why are you thinking that way? Or like, is that kind of irritating kind of energy that's coming across with you and another person as well? Now, because I'm doing a general reading, it can come out in so many different ways. So for example, if you're dealing with an ex, you're like, why are you behaving that way with me? Why are you being so weird? You know, why are you doing this? Why, you know, there's a lot of questions that you seem to want to get answered. If you're dating somebody new, they may act a bit odd around you and you're like, why are you being weird? Or why did you not turn up? Again, it's that kind of, like, I get here from the person that you're with, you're scratching your head because they're just bamboozling you on some of their behaviour. They seem to be a little bit all over the place and you are starting to wonder whether you're dating a child. Sorry, that's what my guides are saying here, because it's really taking your attention. Like, I sometimes say to people, sometimes some people that we are in a relationship with, even if we've known them for a long time, can suddenly develop some habits where actually they're seeking a negative reward from you, or they're so all over the place that they don't even know what they're doing. And so you've got to really be careful in this month to kind of not fall into that trap a little bit. You will definitely feel like you want to say why, even want to solve the problem, even want to do something for somebody because they seem to not be able to do it, maybe even want to tell them off or tell them how to do something. But you seem like you want to get answers, because it feels to me that you're going to take their behaviour this month, whoever this is, and no matter what type of connection you have, as a reflection of you. And it is not, this is 100% a reflection of them. Their weirdness in this month, their lack this month, them getting things wrong this month, them being just more annoying this month, basically. And you can decide how you want to choose with this. It's coming across that you'll want answers because of the way it makes you feel. My recommendation would be actually to be indifferent, because it will pass completely. In the first week, I get here that some of you are very tempted because some behaviours you are really taking quite personally, because it feels to me that they're doing what you don't want them to do when you've told them what you'd like them to do. And for some of you, it will be deliberate that they're not doing what you want them to do because they're trying to stay in control. And for some of you, it's because they just don't know what they're doing right now. They're just all over the place. So I get you kind of being quite cutting in your kind of like, why are you doing this? Like, I get you kind of very much like, you're unnerving me and I feel like I need to run away. And can you please stop doing that and fast, because, you know, I'm not okay with this kind of behaviour. And that, I have to say, it continues even up to the third week in March, where I just get to hear you and the other person like never know who's coming or going. So for example, if you're single, you're like, okay, you didn't turn up for that date, you've now arranged with me to make another date, but now you're doing something again so that it can't happen. And and of course I would take that personally. I'll be like, well, the person's not interested. It feels like they are interested. They're just all over the place. They're just not making sense a little bit. And you, as a logical Capricorn, will be looking at their behaviour thinking, is this me? Are they not interested? Or are they trying to wind me up? Are they trying to cause a fight? Do you see what I mean? The thing is, when I do my readings, I like to see how you can want to work around this, and I think the best solution, like I said, is to be indifferent to this. But I think it's be very testing for you. I think for a lot of you Capricorns, because quite grounded people, it quite unnerves you to be around people that aren't behaving in a grounded way, and so your temptation will be to want to vocalize it, to try to stop it from impacting you. Obviously, if you're dating somebody who's behaving this way, you can get rid of that straight away by not actually dating them at all. But if you're in a committed relationship, just know that it's going to be like working with a child who just for some reason seems to want to irritate you this month. I'm sorry, guys. it's this how the energy seems to play out. In their defense, I don't think they mean it mostly, and I think they are going through something, and you might want to check their sign out in particular as to why they perhaps are behaving in this kind of way. But it is temporary. It's just a phase, because I feel here as you get to kind of tail end of the 3rd week, but definitely in the 4th week, things are better. But I think by that time, particularly if you are single and you're dating, a lot of you would have just given up and will be walking off in another direction. With other people, so if you're in a marriage and your husband's been acting weird for a while, I think you just end up leaving them to it, because you're just like, I just can't understand why they're functioning like this, so I'm just not gonna, it's actually affecting my energy, so you just let it go. And in a way, I think there's a lesson there, because sometimes when we fixate on something that we don't want to happen, particularly other people's behaviour, and it starts to annoy us and we allow that to annoy us, sometimes it can beget itself, it can keep manifesting. So the fact that when you turn your attention away from it, hence my suggestion of being indifferent, means it goes quicker, it just goes away. But to be fair, I just think it happens to be the energy in your sign with your connections this month that where there is a bit of irritability basically with the person that you're with. So you're gonna have to breathe, guys. But it does get better. So let's just say you've got 3 weeks of wanting to poke the person that you love in the eye, because they are just being quite frankly odd to the so odd I can't even give you all the explanations of how odd they will be, but maybe you can tell me just how odd that person's been with you, all right, in the comment section, so that other people can go, yeah, me too. They're being a weirdo and I'm really frustrated. But just know that it turns a corner. And if you can Capricorns, because I see some of you really may struggle with this because of them, your grounded essence as you are, if you can try, just ignore them. It will pass. All right, it's not personal, which is also the most important message. It is not personal, but it may feel personal. So I super hope that's helped you guys today. Thank you very much for coming here and joining me as always. Do let me know what happens for you. And again, if you'd like to know more about me, all the links are just down below. So shall I go and get the little monster that's been snoring? She's starting. Hold on 1 minute. Quickly go get her. Oh, I did promise. She's really upset with me now. There we go. See, here we go. There she is, the princess that's been snoring. Usually it's Mr. Darcy, but it's Madison today. Anyway, thank you guys. See you again next time. Bye.